is rapidly changing. In line with this ever-changing world, NSU is reaching wider, deeper, and higher in its efforts to cultivate leaders that are able to embrace the challenges of today's world. NSU proudly nurtures talented students who will soon become tomorrow's global leaders. Established in 1994, NSU was the first educational institution to actively promote the idea of servant leadership, emphasizing N+ global education. NSU strives to make its name known by cultivating competent, practice-oriented students. Unfortunately, in today's world, many people emphasize the ends more than the means, and competition over team building. NSU, however, believes differently. NSU, a performance-based university, supports student-specific visions and goals with concrete plans, enabling students to turn their dreams into a reality. NSU is a little different from other universities. Here at NSU, we refuse to be satisfied with the present, but rather try to create a new future through innovation. The School of Engineering provides practice-based education that nurtures talented engineers marked by global competitiveness. The School of Business and Management was created with the broad vision of nurturing global CEOs to lead the business world of the 21st century. The School of Arts Physical Education nurtures talents characterized by keen intelligence and strong emotions by fostering their creativity and imagination. The School of Health and Medicine provides welfare in a variety of areas through the use of advanced facilities and superior educational programs. Specialized education enables students to think outside the box and grow in terms of their creativity and practical skills. The School of Health and Medicine provides students with abundant opportunities for growth. Comprehensive support for students based on an innovative educational infrastructure awakens students' potential and lays the foundation for a future society where students and companies peacefully coexist. State-of-the-art buildings, an eco-friendly campus in harmony with nature, and diverse scholarship programs create a healthy academic culture and foster future-oriented professionals who aim higher than their contemporaries. The global education programs at NSU are both practical and comprehensive. The International Exchange and Cooperation Center nurtures future talents, preparing them to successfully interact with the global world. NSU, through its innovative global education, promotes values that change the world. Servant leadership that promotes a well-balanced society. Acts of sharing with others form the very foundation of servant leadership. NSU fosters leaders who impact the world through positive interactions and by honoring their commitments. Instead of simply passing on knowledge, NSU strives to become an educational institution that makes a significant contribution to society. As we face the future ahead, NSU stands proud, cultivating the global leaders of tomorrow through its unrivaled educational philosophies. NSU leaps forward to embrace a much broader world, thinking deeper and seeing farther than ever before. NSU continues to take on the challenge of cultivating the world's best talents. NSU impacts the world. The world impacts NSU.
안녕하세요. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to the UPKRC Korean Studies Info Session today. And this is our first info session of the year 2024. I am Kyungmin Bae from the UPKRC and I will be your moderator this afternoon. In 2024, UPKRC will organize various activities, and today's event is officially our first activity of this month. And then UPKRC KS Info Session is one of our public service activities that aims to disseminate information on studying in Korea and scholarship applications. We're very happy to have all of you virtually via Facebook or YouTube Live. And then I will also introduce today's participants first. Today we have a main presenter who is from Namseoul University, Professor LUIZA ZOIROVNA SAKHABUTDINOVA. She is a Korean language professor at General Education College, Global Korea Studies Department in Namseoul University. And we also have Dr. Yunjung, Korean language professor of General Education College, Global Korean Studies Department. And also, we are very happy to have Miss Gillian Ilagan, MA in Department of Global Addiction Rehabilitation Counseling program. So before we officially invite Professor LUIZA for her presentation, may I invite Dr. Han for her short welcome message. Dr. Han.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I'm Yunjung Han, and I'm a professor in the Liberal Arts College and also in the Department of Global Korean Studies at Namseoul University. It's nice to meet UP students in this info session, and thank you to University of the Philippines and UP Korean Research Center, and also Professor Kyungmin Bae for giving us this opportunity. I have to apologize for my language beforehand that I might use Korean and English together. Uh, Actually, what I'm talking about now is prepared in advance, but don't worry, I'm not a prisoner and my English listening skills are very good. So I hope this info session will be interesting and informative for you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Han. So, just to add information, today, Dr. Sirjana Tapa, the head of the department, wished to join us, but unfortunately, she couldn't really be with us during this time. But Dr. Han just sent her message on behalf of her. And then now we will start the main presentation. But before, I will just share a short house rules. We'd like to remind our viewers of some house rules. You may send your questions and comments to our speaker and other participants throughout the event in the chat box. The questions and comments will then be read during the open forum and will be addressed by our speakers. We are also reminded that the whole forum is a safe space, that we will not tolerate any forms of bullying and trolling, and academic or otherwise. The organizer reserves the right to remove those who will create any disruption in any part of the program. And we would like to remind all of you that this event is also recorded and uploaded in our official UPKRC YouTube channel. So today's presentation will be led by Professor LUIZA. So let us welcome Professor, and she can start her presentation. Professor LUIZA.
Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Professor Pep. And first of all, I would like to thank University of Philippines and UP Korean Research Center for the given opportunity on the behalf of Namseoul University. As my colleague Professor Han has already mentioned, it's a great opportunity and chance for us to have this opportunity to introduce Namseoul University and give more specific information and details on the study, like studying in Korea and how to get a scholarship, or like how to get involved in the studying in Korea, or like living in Korea. So let's get started. This is the agenda for today's presentation. First of all, I will introduce Namseoul University, and second will be the introduction of scholarship system of Korea. I believe that many students, like most of the students, are interested in getting scholarship in Korea, like studying in Korea, and of course, studying with a scholarship makes it much easier and like can make your life in Korea like more easier. And then the third one will be the presentation by Filipino students. They will share their experience in Namseoul University and experience on life in Korea. And the fourth one will be Q&A session, and then we will have closing remarks. So let's get started. And Namseoul University was founded in 1994 by two educators that you can see on this screen, on this slide. So on your left, there is the founder and chairman of the Namseoul University, Lee Jae-sik, the president of the former president of Namseoul University. And on your right, there is a honorary president of Namseoul University, Kon Jong-ja. So we have two founders, and they are educators, and they have devoted all of their life to the education, to the volunteering, to the life of humanity, to serving to people. And one of the fruits of their hard work is Namseoul University. And Namseoul University, we have today, like nowadays, we have like 5 colleges, 37 departments, and 3 convergence majors. And if we talk about enrolled students, the number of enrolled students, total enrolled students approximately 13,000. And we have 1,600 international undergraduate students. Mostly we have students from such countries as Vietnam, China, Mongolia, Philippines, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, India, Bangladesh, Nepal, and others. And also the undergrad approximately number of the students are 2,200 and more. And regarding the postgraduate school, we have 3 major postgraduate colleges, which are General Graduate School, Special Graduate School, and Graduate School of International Studies. And the total number of students who study in master's or doctoral program degree is 180 and more. And now let me talk like briefly about each college, like what kind of departments, what kind of majors we have, because I think you might be interested. If you're interested in studying in Namseoul University, you can choose the major which you are interested in, which is related to your future, to your career. So as you can see on the slide, in the undergraduate program, we have 37 departments in total and 3 convergence majors. So we have 5 colleges, which are Future Convergence College, Engineering College, Creative Culture and Arts College, Global Commerce and Economics College, and the 5th one is Health and Medical Welfare College. So each of these colleges, they have like majors, other like specific majors and departments. So let's take a look on a few of them. For example, in Future Convergence College, we have such majors as VR studies, like virtual reality studies, artificial intelligence, information and communication. And regarding convergence majors, we have 3 majors, which are Global Korean Studies, biohealth sciences, and big data major. In the engineering department, students can study computer software, electrical engineering, architecture, multimedia studies, big data management engineering, and etc. In creative culture and arts department, students can learn visual and media design, spatial arts and design, and applied music. Also, in global commerce and economics department, there are such majors as hotel management, tourism management, real estate. Then also there are like majors related to foreign languages such as English, Japanese, Chinese, and also we have a new department which we started from this year, which is called Global Korean Language and Culture major department. Professor Han, my colleague, and me, we have the part of that department. So in today's info session, we will give more specific information on this major, on this department. And the fifth college, which I have already mentioned, is Health and Medical Welfare College. In this department, students can get introduced to the physical therapy, nursing, public health administration, social welfare, and childcare, and other majors. So, in the case of convergence majors, we have this criteria that in the student, in which, like in the department where the students enrolled, if they complete the first year and then transfer to the second year, and they complete 33 credits, they complete major, and then they can earn their degree. So let me talk about the Department of Global Korean Language and Culture. So this is a new major, new department which was opened this year from this semester. We have been preparing for this for a very long time. And in this major, in this department, students can learn Korean language, culture, and Hallyu content. As all of you know, like Korean wave, like Hallyu is very famous, very like in the world, in the whole world. And many students, many foreigners want to learn, study, and like practice Hallyu, like Korean dance, Korean music, like watch Korean dramas. So even in Korea, we have like K-pop schools, high schools that were established not long ago. So in our major, students who are interested in Hallyu, especially in the Hallyu content, can study and even practice, experience that in our department. And the second one, our second goal is we try to develop professionals through the personalized education for foreign students. So in our department, we have more than 10 professors, even more. So each of our professors are in charge of students, and we have like consulting sessions. We work with students. We try to give like to help them to shows them directions like on their studies in Korea, on their major, on their future, on their future path, on their career, and try to help them to get like internship opportunities and like to fulfill the requests they needs in the Korean life. And the third goal is enhancement of competitiveness in domestic and international employment. That was I was talking about. So some of our foreign students graduates, they want to stay in Korea and to get a job, to work in Korean company, or they choose going back to their home country and work in Korean branch of on the Korean branch of foreign company or Korean company. So we also give this kind of consultations, and then we try to invite the specialists, the people who can, like the specialists who can help our students to decide on their future, to give them like more accurate directions regarding their future path. And our fourth goal is establishing connections with other departments and graduate schools on campus. As long as some of our students, they choose to stay in Namseoul University or in South Korea and continue their studies. They choose to go to master degree or PhD to do their research in Korea in Namseoul University. That's why we are always connected and related to other departments. We have lots of meetings, gatherings, and talk on the future of the students, like which way they will choose. And if they want to combine their studies, they want to study in global Korean language and culture department, and then they want to combine it with other departments. We also try to organize this by communication with other departments. And also in our department, in Global Korean Language and Culture department, we have certificate courses and nano degree programs. I would like to introduce 5 of them. The first one is Global Leadership and Public Speaking courses. In this course, students, they can complete the Global Leadership and Speech courses, and also they participate actively in department activities. The second course that we have is Global Manners course. So students learn the global manners, like global manners in business, in company, in education world, in any field that are interested in, especially more related to Korea. The third course that we have is Korean language instructor training course. Most of the students, our students, and not just Namseoul University, other foreign students in other universities, they also, after their graduation, if they're interested in Korean language, most of them, they want to teach Korean. After they go back home or they stay in Korea, they can still teach Korean to foreigners or to the students from their own country. So that's why we opened this course. And in this course, the students, they learn the introduction to the pedagogy of Korean vocabulary, speaking, reading, writing, listening, and understanding of foreign language acquisition, Korean language teaching practice. They can also practice their teaching skills. And our Korean professors, our professors, they assist them. The fourth course, certificate course and nano degree program, is creating video content course. One of the one of the specialties of specific parts of our major is that in our major we have such courses as creating video content, creating video content which is related to the graduation diploma to get the certificate. So our professors, they assist students how to create a video. The video content can be regarding Korean studies or Korea or anything else. So the students who graduate our major, our departments, they also have a skills of making a video content, which is very required these days, as you know. So we have this kind of course. And the number five is IT career courses. Here, students get a job training, which is related to IT. And then the students who want to get these certificate courses, to get into these courses and get nano degree, they must have at least topic level now 4. Topic is test of Korean proficiency. So the level 4 is required. And after students they complete this course, they can obtain these 5 certificates, which are signed by President of Namseoul University. And next, let me talk about academic activities that we have in our Department of Global Korean Studies. So on this slide, you can see like different pictures of like photos of what we have done last year and like for the past few years. Of course, each semester we have department orientation where we meet our new students and students who are already enrolled, who are already in our department. So we have this like orientation. We explain to the students the curriculum, the classes, the courses they have to take, and then we have this getting to know each other time with professors, with students, like ice breaking, and we try to be in touch, like to get keep in touch with our students all the time. And the second thing that I would like to introduce is we also give internship information sessions with companies because like most of the students, they want to try working in Korea. They want to try to experience the Korean company environment, how to work with Koreans, how to work in Korea. That's why we invite specialists and like specialists from different companies. It could be Korean company or foreign company, like Korean branch of Korean foreign company. So we invite specialists from different companies, organizations, associations, foundations, and they give a special lecture on it, like how to get internship, how to get to be employed for a few months or like for like long-term employment, short-term employment. This is a very valuable information for the students who want to work in Korea. And in some majors, as much as I know, the internship is required, like internship period is required to get a credit for the graduation. So this is very helpful information and chance for the students to get internship. And then the second one is like, of course, to get experience in Korean company. And then we also organize field trips, Korean culture field trips. And the way how we organize it is we always have a survey among the students. We ask them like what they're interested in, what they want to learn, what they want to experience in Korea, because of course the best way, but the best place to experience Korean culture is Korea. So maybe there is something special, something like they've seen on TV or the Korean dramas or in the Korean wave, like Hallyu content, and they would like to experience it, something like different from what they have done before. So then we have these field trips. We go all together, students, professors, of course, the head of our department, and then we share this experience with each other. Of course, it's not just the field trip experience just like related to Korea. We exchange the culture, right? So they experience Korean culture, then they share their culture. So this is like intercultural communication event. And then let me talk more. Yeah, we have like lots of academic activities. The other ones is like certificate ceremony. After students, they take the certificate courses and they are given the nano degrees. We have this certificate ceremony where students presented these certificates in an official way. Also, we organize Korean club activities. We have such club activities as speech club, then like improving presentation skills club, and communication club, and like reading books club, like anything which is related to students' requirements, students' needs, students' interest. We also try to like to plan some clubs by ourselves, like based on the students like studies after we see the like results they scores. But then we also make a survey and ask them like in what kind of activities they want to be involved. And also on the third picture you can see this MOU signing ceremony. We try to sign MOUs with different companies, organizations, associations, and other departments of our university or other universities. So then, yeah, if we have this memorandum signed, the MOU, our students can do internship there, or they can visit those places, and we have like other kind of relationship with them, the connection, so we can connect them like our students with those companies. And also last year, we attended Korea Import Fair with our students, our major students. It was very helpful for everyone because the companies like trade companies or business companies from different countries joined this fair, and it was especially students who are close to graduate. They really enjoyed this fair, and they shared, exchanged the information with the companies, and tried to find some network to build some network for the future for their career path. And then yes, and the last one is special lectures. Like a few, almost each every month, I guess, like almost every month or once or twice a month, we organize special lectures. Last year we have such special lecture on the like how to get employed in Korea, on the employment. Most of the students, of course, they're interested in studies and then on the employment. So we invited the specialist who gave a special lecture and gave some tips, how like explain the ways how it's better to write the CV, like cover letter in Korean, and how they should behave, how they should take the job interview, what they should do. Because as you know, and you can guess that there's a like Korean culture, like Korean company environment, Korean like requirements, how to get along with Korean colleagues. It can be different from the countries they are from. So it was very valuable time, and students they asked questions, they shared the experience, and of course some of them maybe they already had this experience of working in Korean company, or at least just for a few days, maybe like internship program. So it was very informative lecture. And then we also had this meeting on the like the specialist. He talked about the for foreign students, what are the role, what is the responsibility, like how is the life in Korea, what is the meaning of being a student in Korea, foreign student. Because as you know, the number of the foreign students in Korea is growing, and the responsibilities, the opportunities, the duties, they change all the time, and like students are getting more opportunities. So and sometimes because students they don't get enough information, they couldn't approach something, they just miss something valuable. So that's why the the specialist that we invited, professor, he gave a very informative, good materials, details on how to use all these opportunities in Korea by being a foreign student. So we try to organize this kind of events every month, or a few times a month, so students could be engaged in studying and also in the other activities like getting a job, or thinking more about their career path, or being like understanding and getting the meaning of being a foreign student in Korea, and just using all these opportunities. Yeah, this was information on the Global Korean Language and Culture Department. And now let me continue about talking about Namseoul University itself. So we have undergraduate school, like undergraduate college, and also we have general graduate school and college programs, departments, and majors. As you can see on this slide, we have 25 majors in graduate school department. So there are 5 colleges: engineering, art and physical education, humanities and social sciences, natural sciences. So it's kind of similar to undergraduate programs too. In the engineering department, there are such majors as VR, AR, architectural engineering, industrial management engineering, and others. And also in arts and physical education department, students they learn the architecture, visual arts, design, glass art, visual information design, and etc. In the humanities and social science college, we have such doctoral programs as international commerce, business administration, real estate, and Chinese studies, and others, coaching studies. And the fourth one is natural science. Here, we have such master programs as nursing, emergency medical service management, dental hygiene, and others. And also, let me talk about the Graduate School of Welfare Management. Here we have 19 majors, which are, let me introduce just 4 colleges, which are natural science, engineering, art and physical education, and humanities and social sciences. And also, we have this international graduate school program, which is English track master's program. We have 5 majors. All courses are in English. So 5 majors are international law, global addiction rehabilitation counseling, global techno entrepreneurship, international education, which is IB certificate in teaching and learning students can get. And the 5th one is global physical therapy. So all of these 5 majors are in humanities and social science college. All courses are in English. And also we have this international baccalaureate program where students can get a teacher certificate program in Korea, and then it can be accredited graduate school. And then when they complete the course and obtain a license, they can get a job at about 5,000 IB World schools at home and abroad. So this is a very good program opportunity for the students who would like to study in English, to get all the courses in English. And then, yes, I've introduced the majors we have. I've talked about the establishment of our university, our goals, our missions. And now let me show you the campus, Namseoul University campus. This is we have this big campus. The territory of our university is very big and broad, but nowadays only half of it is built. And then the current campus you can see on your left side. And we also have a plan for extended campus. This is on your right side. And then now I can say that 50% of the campus is built, renovated, and the other 50% is under construction. So in Namseoul University dreams of bigger future, bigger campus. And then, yeah, we will extend our campus and the number of our students and professors and specialist teachers in the future. And also, if we talk about the educational facilities we have in Namseoul University, we are proud to show our gymnasium, library, information knowledge center, virtual reality, and AR centers. In the gymnasium, we have the best state of the art facilities, library with the books that like students need, and like if the students need some book, but we don't have it in the libraries, they can ask for the purchase, and it can be purchased like in 3 days, maybe 2 days, even sooner. So students in the library, there are all the facilities, all the environments, so students can study, prepare for the sessions, for exams, for presentations. I will talk about the library later. And then we have child welfare center and dormitory, of course, as a university. And in convergence center, there are Namseoul University Clinical Simulation Center, Virtual Center, and AR Center, Drone Education Center, where students can go, they can come and practice experience virtual reality and drones. They can like try it because we have a drone department in our university where students they study, they do research on this and make uh, some something like new related, make some discoveries on this major. And the facilities that we have in Namseoul University, we got the multiple times we got the awards for domestic architectural culture, and including the gold medal and grand prize for the architectural specifics of this building that we have. And let me show you the cafeteria for students that we have. This is on these pictures, you can see newly remodeled student cafeteria in the manner of food court. So the cafeteria was renovated, remodeled on the request of the students because the number of the students have been increasing, it has been increasing. So now our cafeteria has more than 700 seats, and it's all the 3 floors of the cafeteria are available. And cafeteria offers different menus in 8 corners to satisfy the diverse taste of students. Because as we have, of course, Korean students, we have students from different countries which have different food tastes, different culture, and that's why we kind of diverse. We made it different menus to satisfy to fulfill the requirements and needs of all the students. The reason why I'm showing the cafeteria because it's very important for students like to study and then to get lunch, to get dinner, where they can have a rest, of course, meet new students, talk to their friends, and discuss the school life, student life, and of course prepare for the exams. And also next to cafeterias, we have the coffee shops where students meet. And then this is the library. The library also it was refurbished not long ago, and then we have more pleasant environment and the variety of spaces for each seat while maintaining a free atmosphere. So we have reading halls, the halls where students can borrow books, they return books, and also where students meet for the club, for reading club, for speech club, for presentation clubs. And also in our library, we have a coffee shop, like cafe. Students also meet, talk, discuss, and study. Well, this is a very nice environment for the studying, for discussion, like to getting some rest from school and like meeting friends. Yes, and also dormitory. I think many students are interested in the dormitory too. So we have a dormitory. We have 3 big dormitories. Two of them are dormitory type, and one of them is dormitory type. One is hotel type, and one is a townhouse type. So in the dormitories we have reading room, seminar room, lounge, fitness room, laundry room, shower room, and cafeteria as well. Also, regarding the gymnasium, as I have mentioned before, I've already showed to you. As it said, it's Asia's largest comprehensive sports facility we are very proud of this gymnasium that we have. And here in this building, there are like swimming pool, fitness center, squash field, sauna, main stadium, and secondary stadiums. I would like to say that not all the universities have sauna at school, so we do have a sauna. Like the students or like professors can uh, use it, can join, like can use it. So students they can study and also they take care of their health, of course. Like before classes, after classes, the swimming pool, fitness center are always full, like fully booked with students, with professors, and also as we have a sports department, we have a lots of we organize lots of events, competitions among students and also among foreign students in the main stadium or secondary stadiums. Students play such sports as basketball, volleyball, football, like soccer, and etc. So this is a good space, like a good environment for students to take care of their health. And also, yes, this is a VR and AR center I have shown before. So these centers, also there's drone engineering center, big data analysis center, which is also full, always full with the students and also visitors. Sometimes we have visitors from elementary, middle, or high school. High school, they come and they try to experience these VR, AR, and drone because it's very interesting and something very different, something new for students. As they always just see it from the TV, from their phone, but when you actually go to the showroom and experience it by yourself, it's totally different world. So most of the time we have this like programs we organize for the visitors, and they come from as a group, they come from the elementary school, middle school, and high schools. And these students, they, as you can see on the pictures, they try to get engaged to participate in different activities and to learn more about the results, like the research results of Namseoul University students and professors as well. Yeah, and then let me talk about the language course. In Namseoul University, we also have Korean language courses. In 1 year, there are 4 quarters. We accept students for March, June, September, and December semesters. Well, here you can see the detailed information on the process, how you can apply, if you are qualified or not, what documents you have to submit, and like what kind of benefits you can get. If you are interested in this, we can send you more detailed information. And also, yeah, there's like requirements for on the tuition fees, on the topic level, and like how you can um, apply for this program. Yeah, we can give you more detailed information by like in the Q&A session, I guess. Yes, and international this information for international student admission degree courses. Here, as you can see, I think most of you will be interested in this part. So for undergraduate program, for the foreign freshman student, general programs admission criteria, students must have at least topic level 3. Topic is test of proficiency in Korean. So, and also there are official topic and their internal topic. Internal topic test is organized by Namseoul University. So if you take the test and you get the topic level 3, you can still apply to the undergraduate program. And I would like to mention that in Namseoul University we have this official topic, like which is organized, which is held by NID. We have this time when students take that topic, and also students can apply and take internal topic by Namseoul University. And also, in order to apply for undergraduate program, you have to be high school graduate or higher, because as we know, some students, they want to study second undergraduate. So if you have high school diploma or you have undergraduate program, of course you can apply for undergraduate program in Namseoul University. So there are like documentation screening and interview. For more details, you can of course require us some information, and then you can transfer as well. If you studied in your home country or in a foreign country, and then you can transfer to, if you want, you can transfer to Namseoul University. We also have this process, this criteria, how you can apply, how you can be accepted, and also there's interview and documentation screening. Also, yes, this one is regarding documentation. I think we can skip this. And then about the scholarships and the tuition fee, because many students are interested in scholarships. Regarding based on the students' scores, then the topic level and the average scores, students can get scholarship in Namseoul University, which is from 30% to 100%. So it depends on the student. And also graded programs. Of course, we accept students for graded programs as well. As I have mentioned before, there is one graded program which is all in English, the English track master degree program. And for the graded program, you should have topic level 3 as well. Or but if you take all your classes just in English, you must have IELTS 5.5 at least, and except bilingual students, of course. And then for master degrees and PhD degrees, we have little different criteria. Also for graded program, there is documentation screening and interview and portfolio criteria. Yes, here are the fees and the reduction, the scholarship you can get. This maybe we could talk more in details in Q&A session. Yes, and you apply for if you're interested in studying in Namseoul University, you apply for the school, then you get the certificate of admission, apply for visa, and then your admission will be complete. Uh, Also, if you want to look to find more information on Namseoul University on YouTube, we have Namseoul University channel, and also on our website we have a Namseoul University online sketchbook where you can follow all the news, all the information that will be posted each time. And this was information about Namseoul University. And now let me talk about scholarship programs you can get in Korea, because as I know, like all of students, most of students, foreign students, are interested in the scholarship programs. And for me, I was also a scholarship student, and I would like to share my experience. So as on the screen, you can see the most important famous Korean government scholarship programs. The first one is KGSP, which now is called GKS. KGSP is Korean Government Scholarship Program, and GKS is Global Career Scholarship. It is the same. And this scholarship was started in 1962 and is run by National Institution for International Education, NIED. And eligibility for this scholarship is as follows. They have three kind of criteria. The first one is they support government invited foreign students for degree programs. As you know, undergraduate, graduate, uh, doctorate students, PhD students. And then the second criteria is support for excellent foreign exchange students and excellent self-funded international students. If you are if you can relate yourself to this type, you can also apply for this GKS scholarship. And the third one is support for short-term training program for foreign students. Also, like short-term training, maybe during vacation, summer vacation, or winter vacation, or even like during the semester. So this was about information on GKS scholarship. The second one is KOICA scholarship. As KOICA is Korea International Cooperation Agency, which was started in 1991, is well known in the whole world. I believe that in Philippines there is KOICA also. So KOICA also offers scholarship to public officials with bachelor degrees. For example, public officials who work in government offices, they can come and study master degree or PhD degree in Korea in the universities with like partner universities. And the third one is King Sejong Institute Foundation Scholarship. King Sejong Institute is also like I think in every country, like in all of the countries, and in Philippines, of course, I'm sure. So King Sejong Institute Foundation was also established, like started in 1991. So students who graduate from King Sejong Institute and they want to study in Korean universities, say they can get scholarship from King Sejong Institute and pursue their studies in Korea. So this was information about Korean government scholarship programs, but also there are foundation scholarship programs as well. I've tried to find some of the like famous ones, the one that you can apply. Here you can see like the logos from different foundations or companies. For example, Hana, or LG, Samsung, POSCO, Korean Foundation, KT, and Lienwon, 대웅재단, Xinyang, Han Yes Foundation, and Korea Immigration Service Foundation. So all of these foundations, associations, they have scholarships for foreigners. It's not. I have to say that it might be not the same as GKS scholarship, KOICA, or King Sejong Institute scholarship, because in the Korean government scholarship programs you can get like full scholarship, right? Like you could be fully funded for 4 years, 2 years, or 1 year. In the case of foundation scholarship, you can get a scholarship once, maybe for some kind of your like if you got the best GPA, best score at your school, or you have this volunteering hours, and you have some kind of skills, like if you apply, and then you can participate in some kind of event, some kind of program or internship, then you will be awarded a scholarship once, I guess. But and then here on the slide you can see like such foundations as Brain Korea 21, then Korea Research Foundation, Hansei Yes 24 Foundation. In this case, this is the foundation scholarship programs for graduate school students. If you're a master degree or PhD student in Korea, master program student or PhD program student in Korea, if you are doing a research and you apply asking the scholarship, like research funding, let's say, like funding for your research, and if they think like your research is eligible and like meaningful, and it's going to be very helpful, it's going to be some kind of important research in your field, in your major, of course you can get this scholarship from these foundations, and you will be funded at least for 1 semester, 2 semesters, or 1 year. Of course it will depend on your research, on your research skills, on your research field and topic. So what I want to say is, in Korea there are a lot of opportunities of getting a scholarship, like a government scholarship, foundation scholarship, even scholarship from universities. As I have mentioned, from Namseoul University, you can get scholarships for having topic level, then for your depending on your GPA, on your test scores, and etc. So if you are thinking on studying in Korea and like you're looking for some scholarship, we would like to recommend you to find these scholarships and get more information and apply on time. And also we have prepared some useful websites where you can go and like search and check daily if possible the important information, so you don't miss and you apply and you get this opportunity to come and study in Korea. Yes, so this was the introduction of Namseoul University. And now I would like to ask Professor Pe to show the video of Namseoul University. On this video, you can see the foreign students' life in Namseoul University. They will share their experience. So I think that will be very helpful and valuable information for you.
안녕하세요. 저는 베트남에서 온 유학생 김영이라고 합니다. 어학당에서의 한국어 수업이 많은 도움이 되었습니다. 현재 토픽 4급 취득했습니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 중국에서 온 여성입니다. 어학당에서 힙합 수업도 들었습니다. 수업 통해서 한국어를 더 잘할 수 있게 되었습니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 4급 일반 한국어를 공부하고 있는 학생 양판이라고 합니다. 머리 수업이 이렇게 하면 우리 학교 생활도 더 잘하고 공부도 잘하고 있을 것 같습니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 민영이라고 합니다.
저는 밀린이라고 합니다.
우리는 베트남에서 왔는데요.
오늘은 민속으로 왔습니다.
날씨가 좋고 맛있는 음식 많이 먹었습니다.
그리고 친구랑 같이 재미있게 놀았습니다.
제9회 남서울대학교 유학장날 축제를 시작하겠습니다.
가운데 모여주시고요.
안녕하세요. 저는 망고대에서 온 시르틴입니다. 저는 남서울 대학원에 가고 싶습니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 우즈베키스탄에서 온 알리셀입니다. 열심히 공부해서 남서울 대학교의 대학원에 가고 싶어요.
안녕하세요. 저는 베트남 온 웬디영점이라고 합니다. 우리 남서울 대학교에서 선생님이 너무 친절하고 재미있습니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 중국에서 온 이순이라고 합니다. 남서울대학교는 한국어 교육 과정이 잘 되어 있습니다.
제 꿈은 몽골에서 축구 경영자가 되는 것입니다.
제 꿈은 컴퓨터 프로그래머입니다.
제 꿈은 통역사가 되는 것입니다.
제 꿈은 최고의 경영 컨설턴트가 되는 것입니다.
감사합니다, 루이자 교수님. Thank you so much, Professor Luisa. This is very comprehensive and informative, and like Professor mentioned, the gymnasium is very impressive. So next presentation will be done half virtually, and the later one will be presented by the student herself. So we will watch a short video prepared by Miss Patricia Amparo. She's currently doing her MA study in the Department of Global Addiction Rehabilitation Counseling in Namseoul University. So we will watch the video first, and then we will introduce the next speaker.
I'm Patricia Amparo, an incoming third semester student at Namseoul University, and I'm here to give you a glimpse into my experiences as a graduate student as well as my personal adventures here in South Korea. I'm going to share something about my life before coming here in South Korea, why I chose this course, why Namseoul, and yeah, my student life and personal life. Just a little bit of a background, I graduated from University of Santo Tomas and I took up travel management. So as you can see, it's very different from what I'm taking now, which is global addiction and rehab counseling. Now, if you'll ask me why I chose this course, well, it's actually because in my previous work, which also is not related in travel management, I had the opportunity to engage in activities related to social work. This exposure involved working with communities facing various challenges or needing support. So through these experiences, I've gained insights into the importance of social work and the impact it can have on people's lives. This involvement have inspired me to pursue further education in relating to rehab counseling as it aligns with my passion for helping others and making a difference in their lives. Just like most of you guys, I also started this journey by attending a webinar arranged by UP as well back in 2022. To be honest, it wasn't an easy decision for me because this would be the first time I have to be away from my loved ones and live independently. However, Namseoul University helped me a lot adjusting in this new environment. All the university staff were very helpful. Also, our campus offers the perfect environment for both academic pursuits and relaxation. You'll get to enjoy the scenery, especially during spring and fall, as the campus is really beautiful during those seasons. Also, one of the best parts of being a student here in Namseoul is the strong sense of community. You'll get to learn a lot from different nationalities and compare experiences with them. In our department, we have students from Nepal, Cameroon, Singapore, Ethiopia, and of course, Philippines. I can say that the bonding we have is very genuine. We have classes wherein we get to share our problems, and last year we get to experience attending an AA convention, which we really enjoyed. Another reason why I decided to pursue my master's here in South Korea is my love for Korean culture and food. I have been actually visiting Korea since 2013, and I've been a fan of Korean music and drama since 2009. So Korea has always been my number one choice. What I love about living here is everything is so efficient, from public transport to the delivery services. It makes daily life smoother and allows me to focus more on enjoying my experience, try new things, visit a lot of places, and focus more on my studies. If you're planning to pursue your studies here, you also get to experience those, and you'll meet a lot of different people, explore different places in Korea, go to a lot of aesthetic cafes, and take lots of memories together with your friends. That's it for me. Thank you for listening to my stories. If you have any questions or if you need guidance with the application, you can email us and we'll help you throughout the application. So, yeah. 안녕.
감사합니다. Thank you so much, Miss Patricia, for sending us this lovely video presentation. Next presentation will be done by Miss Gillian Tan Ilagan, who's with us in the studio. So Gillian is an alumna who finished MA in Department of Global Addiction Rehabilitation Counseling. So let us meet Gillian. Hello, Gillian.
네, 안녕하세요. 만나서 반갑습니다. So, hi, my name is Gillian. I just graduated from Masters in Global Addiction and Rehabilitation Counseling, and I am still in Seoul. I have plenty of wonderful things to say about my experience, but I think just like Patricia said, it is the perfect opportunity for you to branch out and to experience various cultures, but at the same time appreciate a culture that we are also very much familiar with, thanks to the uh, K drama boom, K pop boom. Well, here's the thing. Personally, when I came here to Korea, I was a very wide eyed girl. This is my first time traveling outside the country. And, since I never really had an experience doing so before in the past, I was just in the Philippines for most of my life. It was an eye opening experience for me because it's vastly different from the Philippines and everything that Patricia said in her video, such as things like efficiency, things like, being going to places that provide a lot of entertainment, aesthetics, and, all the things that we see in media everywhere through the internet. Everything just became so visually stimulating for me. But it's an experience. That's the point of why we are branching out. And I think that if you're very interested in coming to Korea, it is also important to hear from perspectives, especially for first timers like me who, never really had experience branching out. And this is my first time to experience a different country. So, yeah. Um, First of all, let me just give you a brief of a background why I chose global addiction rehabilitation counseling. Because when I was in the Philippines, I worked as a psychologist and I did a brief stint as a university professor. And now I provide telehealth services not only in the Philippines but also to good citizens in Illinois. So, basically, when I'm doing my job, I was looking for something that would help me be more good in my expertise, um, be more aware of the circumstances that are going in my profession. I wanted to be more equipped, especially, in the Philippines, we do have a lot of concerns involving addiction, as you all know. But here in Korea, they seem to have streamlined the process and they have figured out ways in order to make the education accessible to all, especially from people coming from various countries. Um, the beauty about learning addiction here in Korea is that we get to hear perspectives from our classmates. As Patricia has mentioned, we have classmates mostly from Nepal, Cameroon, Singapore, and Ethiopia. And I think having their perspectives in one classroom really did really made us compare and contrast and see what works in their countries and what doesn't work in ours. And of course, this also leads to good and fruitful conversations that make you also want to develop strategies that you believe could be helpful in your own country. And having that kind of connection, especially since we're doing it in Korea, also lets us observe how Korea has, our how Korea has started to innovate in their mental health processes. I know that they could use a lot of work. We could also use a lot of work. But because we are here in this country, we are learning this craft, everyone is given this opportunity to observe and to interact with how they are doing things. And I think it's also good to see how their perspectives are being applied. And this also gives us this opportunity to, um, offer more from our country and at the same time take from their country or bring it back home and then talk about their processes in order to improve ours. So that's the beauty about being a student in Namseoul University. Other than cultural exchange, I think that classes are only once a week. In my case, we only meet every Saturdays. There are other courses mentioned earlier by Professor LUIZA. And I think that if you have time, you should try looking into it too. A lot of these courses are also taught in English. So it's not going to be very difficult for you, or you won't feel pressured to learn Korean, although it is still highly recommended for you to learn Korean so that when you're also doing dealings, such as talking to people involved in your craft, for example. Personally, in my experience, I am required to at least learn a bit of conversational because we're talking about therapy here, we're talking about counseling. So I think that if you have the chance, because we only meet once a week, it is highly recommended for you to use your free time to learn Korean, and there are multiple opportunities for you to do so. There are language programs that are free provided by the government called the KIIP. which stands for Korea Immigration and Integration Program. So if you find your interests lying in, learning the language, uh, the beauty about the Korean government is that they are motivated to help you to learn so that you can also integrate easily and at the same time make transactions easier. Because if you're not really that familiar with the language, you will have to borrow a Korean friend, hire translators. But then with programs like the KIIP, it makes your life easier because it also gives you an opportunity to learn conversational Korean and make your life easier here. Um, Also, when you're a student in Namseoul University, there are plenty of amenities that you can enjoy. Personally, I love going to the library. The library is a very wonderful place for you to be more, to have access to the literature that you need in order to complete your research. Because another thing that Namseoul University has provided for me is opportunities to be published in a journal. And if that is your goal, because for me, that is my goal, I want to be published in a journal. Namseoul University has a lot of opportunities that provide you to make that dream a possibility. Uh, they have an extensive library of books where you can choose from in any topic that you need. I'm very impressed with their array of addiction materials because back in the Philippines, if I needed anything related to addiction, I have to find a public library or I have to request books. It's going to take a lot of time. I have to always go online for them. All you have to do is request. And since I come from a course that provides that course already, most of the materials that I have used in my own paper come from students of the school as well. So I think that, we have a lot of resources that I believe could be very helpful to you, especially if you are interested in writing your own research. And we have really good teachers in the field too. Most of them are experienced and seasoned. And I am proud to say that most of my mentors in the field provided by Namseoul University have been incredibly helpful in helping me progress when I was writing my paper because they know what they're talking about. So I think that's also another plus if you decide to come to our school. You will be exposed to various experts who can connect you to other experts as well, and if you are interested in finding work in the future, you make good connections in Namseoul University. And you can definitely find yourself in places that you're envisioning in the past because these are the people with the right connections as well. So, another thing, we have a wonderful Filipino culture in Namseoul University. I really love working with the Filipinos there. Uh, I'm the only, no, I'm not the only one in the addiction anymore because Patricia is there. But in the past, I was the only Filipino in the course, and then Patricia came around the time I was about to leave. So I felt really lonely. But then again, we have a welcoming Filipino community who always made me feel at home whenever I felt sad. And I also love the fact that because, they are all women, so I felt it's easier for me to relate with them. And since we only meet once for class, because they come from other departments, we figure out ways to hang out. And since we all live in Seoul, there are multiple places to go here in Seoul. And culture wise, we've done all the touristy things. Like we've been to palaces like the Gyeongbokgung, Changdeokgung. We've been to Nami Island. We've been to all the markets, Myeongdong and Sadong. And you know what? Transportation is really easy. All you need is your card. And I think if you are also cultivating friendships and you are looking for lasting memories, I think it's a wonderful idea to come to Korea so that you can also, feel a little bit uncomfortable because it's necessary for growth. But at the same time, when you feel discomfort, that's when memories also have an effect on you, have a powerful effect on you. And it also makes you appreciate what you have. And what I appreciated the most was my connection with my fellow Filipinas in Namseoul University. So, um, as for relationships with Koreans as well, I did get to interact and make friendships. I am part of a church group, and because religion is a very important thing to me, so one of the first things I did was look for a kinship. And when I was in the Philippines, I did have the pleasure of working with a Christian group. And some of the missionaries there were Koreans, and I found them here. So I never really felt alone in a sense. I did feel lonely because, they spoke with a different language. But the beauty is that Koreans are always welcoming, Koreans are always motivated to help you out, and I never felt alone, especially in moments when I needed help, such as when I got sick. They were there to help me out, or when I felt that I needed to, have my concerns related to housing sorted out. They were there. So never be afraid to make friendships here. Koreans are very welcoming. They're very open. They love it, or they really are very accepting if you are motivated to learn their language and their culture. And you know, it's just as beautiful as what you see in K dramas. And I think having the opportunity to learn here in Korea and to experience life in Korea, it's a blessing that I will never forget. I feel sad that it's about to end because I just graduated, but then again, it will always have a place in my heart. And I encourage you to consider coming here too, so that any of the good things that I just told you, you will experience. So, with that, thank you so much for listening, and I really do appreciate you. If you have time to talk to me or to send me an email, details will be given to you after this seminar. And yeah, feel free to ask me anything about Korea and I'll help you out. So, yes, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.
감사합니다. Thank you so much, Gillian. I think Gillian's speech just sums up what is like to live in Korea and study in Korea. So thank you so much once again, Patricia and Gillian. At this moment, we'll open the question and answer session. So can we invite Professor LUIZA, Professor Yunjung Han, and then Gillian once again. So everyone will be in the studio, and I think some already posted their questions. So when we read the questions, any of you can give an answer. And if the answer is in Korean, I will also help how to answer in English as well. So don't worry about that. So can we see the first question? So first question is from Miss Jazz. So she asked, does the university have postdoctorate research programs? I think Dr. Han can answer the question and I will just summarize.
네, 제가 박사후 연구 과정에 대해서 잠깐 문의를 이제 발표하시는 동안 했는데요. 지금까지 이제 진행된 것은 사실은 없지만 대학원 측에서 언제나 이제 필리핀 대학과 저희가 지금 MOU를 또 이제 맺으려고 준비를 하고 있고, MOU 기관과 이제 논의가 당연히 필요하다면, 또 그런 것들을 필요로 하는 학생이 있다면 언제든지 논의할 준비가 되어 있으니, 네, 그런 장은 열려 있다. 이렇게 말씀해 주셨습니다.
So according to Dr. Han, currently in Namseoul University, there is no postdoctorate research program offered for foreign students, but the graduate schools are ready, and when it comes to time, when MOU is signed with foreign university, especially Namseoul, will also discuss how to forge a formal partnership with UP in the future. So if this is positively discussed, they can always consider to offer post doctorate research program. Okay, so let's see the next question. Yeah, another question was asked by Jas. So, are graduate programs research based, or are they based on coursework?
네, 대부분은 그 교과 과정, 그러니까 코스워크를 기반으로 되어 있기는 한데요. 그런데 만약에 이제 이렇게 논의를 해서 박사후 연구 과정이 열리게 되면 아무래도 연구 기반의 이제 그런 프로그램이 열릴 가능성도 있습니다. 네.
Like most Korean universities, most courses are offering the coursework-based grad programs. But the first question was answered, if a postdoctorate degree program is offered, perhaps there will be another research-based program. And then maybe Gillian can just add, because you said your class was once a week. So, and then we guess it was also coursework based, right? So how was your experience?
Yes, that's right. But since in my experience, we do coursework. Yes, we follow the coursework, but there's also a requirement for us to submit a research because I went on a thesis track. So that's the thing. My experience is it's not that difficult as long as you just take your time to follow the program. All the materials will be given to you, and your teachers are also kind enough to give you the guidance you need. Patricia's case, she came from a different course, so it was also she needed a lot of help with the basic um, idea of the course. And well, the beauty about having experts in the field who happen to be our teachers as well, did give them the context they needed to understand everything. So yeah, it follows a coursework, but depending on your track, there will be expectations of you like writing a research paper. So yes.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. We can continue with the next question first. And then one question was asked by Miss Camille De Leon. Thank you for sharing information about Namseoul University. I'm curious if the university provides or assists in full-time or part-time job opportunities for self-funding foreign students. Yeah, I think this is very important, and in reality, students really need a scholarship. But if they have any work opportunities in Namseoul University, whoever can answer this question.
네, 그럼 제가 먼저 잠깐 말씀드리면, 네, 아까 인턴십 관련해서도 잠깐 이야기하셨지만, 이제 학생들이 자비로 생활하는데 장학금도 이제 꽤 많이 있고요. 그리고 이제 정규로는 사실은 취업이 사실은 좀 어려울 수도 있어요. 정규라는 것은 이제 전일 이런 것들을 많이 하기 때문에 전일로 이제 대학 생활을 하면서 일하기가 조금 어려울 수는 있지만, 이제 아르바이트를 이제 조금 이제 정식으로 허용되는 범위 안에서 이렇게 진행할 수 있도록 이제 뭐 공고, 취업지원처의 어떤 공고나 이런 것들을 통해서 이제 인포메이션을 좀 받을 수는 있기는 합니다. 그런데 이제 학업에 이제 열중을 하다 보면 너무 아르바이트에 이제 막 이렇게 그거에만 몰두를 하게 될 수도 있기 때문에 적절한 조절이 필요하기 때문에 교수님들이 많이 지도를 하고 있고요. 학생의 이제 상황에 따라 굉장히 케이스 바이 케이스로 이제 아르바이트하는 어떤 직종도 되게 다양하고 시간도 조금 다양한 편이어서 어떻게 딱 학교에서 뭐 이 일을 하세요라고 이렇게 잡을 주기보다는 뭐 그 학교 안에는 당연히 뭐 근로장학생이라든지 아니면 그런 업무를 할 기회들도 있기는 합니다. 그래서 이제 학생들마다 그런 기회들을 정보를 잘 이제 찾아봐서 그렇게 좀 얻을 수 있는 학생들은 또 잘 얻어가는 편입니다.
So I will summarize first, but Professor Louisa or Gillian can also add later. Dr. Han said, like in Professor Louisa's presentation, we also listened about internship program, and there are certainly a number of self-funded students in Namseoul University. So they are not really encouraged to do full-time work because it's also important to balance your personal life and your academic standing, but as long as the working hours are allowed in legally, like Korean government will allow foreign students to work certain hours a week or a month. So if it's within the allowed number of hours, students can also choose to work. And inside the university also offers like a student assistant or research assistant jobs. So if there are some opportunities, students also can grab, and you can self-fund yourself. Anything to add, Professor Louisa, about funding or internship?
Sure. Professor Han, thank you for the information for response, and Professor Pe, thank you for translation. Yes, as I have mentioned in the presentation, students, if they have at least topic level 4, like they can do the part-time job in Korea legally, and it depends on the program. Like undergraduate students or language course students, they can do 20 hours a week, and then a master's degree, PhD, they can do more. But during vacation, there is no limit. At least you have topic level 4 and you are allowed to work in that field, as Professor Han has already mentioned. And as we are students, I was also a student in Korea as others. So you can work, but then you have to keep the balance. It's very important. So we cannot say like that it's not allowed. And then in the university, as Professor Han already mentioned, professors and international office also give assistance on how to apply, like how to get the job and how to submit the documents to immigration office, telling that I'm doing this part-time job in Korea and that it's legal. Like, so we help them to prepare the documents, to sign documents, because students, they need to submit documents from school saying that the academic advisor or professor or international office, they agree, they allow the students to work, that the students has a good scores, like the and this work will not bother, like interfere his or her studies. So this kind of, like, I think if students, they are sure that their self-confidence that they can balance school and work, and then also if they have some free time during vacations, they can work, because work is yes, it's about financial part and also it's experience. As you know, like in Korea, if you don't have experience working somewhere, then when you compete with others, it can be little challenge, like very challenging for you. So students can get this experience at least during vacation. So that's what I wanted to add to the answer. Thank you.
Okay, Gillian, do you have any work experiences?
Actually, I can tell you about the work experiences of my fellow uh, Filipinos here, because currently I have an online job, and that is what I have been using to sustain me. I've had the job since I was in the Philippines, and I think I became a key member of the team, so it was difficult for me to also leave that job. So right now I'm still in that job, but at the same time, What I do is I self fund myself through the online work that I do, and that is being in a telehealth company. I provide therapeutic services online, and it gives me the freedom to go anywhere, but at the same time, only provide services around the time I am needed. So that also gives me the flexibility to enjoy my time here in Korea. But for other Filipinos, what they do is either they look for opportunities in restaurants. Some of them also look for opportunities in remittance. Others pursue office work. We are not allowed to teach English because we are not from a country that primarily speaks English. So most of the jobs that we're doing is more on office support and restaurant support. But then people can get creative. They do online work because being a digital nomad is something that Filipinos are having more access to lately. And most of my friends here, just like me, who self fund themselves, they do online work and they have the flexibility to also do their studies because you have to maintain a certain grade in order to stay here. So that's also another thing that we have to always keep in mind when looking for jobs. Um, Another thing, one of my friends, they just told me that they also found an opportunity in K beauty industries. So maybe that's also something that you might be interested in. Or if you have a background in creating apps, South Korea companies are looking for people who can make apps for them. So if you're well versed with that, you can offer your services to them. And yeah, I think that is incredibly helpful. Another odd job that one of the Filipino friends I have did here was also editing translated manhwa work. So if you're familiar with comics, Korean comics, they're looking for editors, but they're also looking for people who can proofread the English translations. And yeah, that's what some Filipinos do here. So that's my experience.
Yeah, thank you for the concrete advice and also the lived experiences Gillian shared about other Filipino students. And then maybe we can finish one last question and then we can just add some other information. So another question from Miss Aries is, do you also offer online programs? Dr. Han can respond first.
네. 온라인 프로그램 당연히 제공을 하고요. 그리고 이제 온라인 프로그램을 학점으로 인정받기 위해서는 사실 이제 단순히 그냥 그 온라인 프로그램을 듣는 것이 아니고 이제 학교 간의 교류가 필요하기 때문에 학교 간의 교류를 통해서 온라인 프로그램을 이제 학위 과정으로 제공할 수도 있습니다. 그 예를 들어서 지금 저희가 얼마 전에 태국에 이제 있는 한 대학교하고 이제 이렇게 MOU를 맺고 있는 과정 중에 있는데요. 그쪽에서도 이제 이런 온라인 프로그램을 공유해서 현지에서 학점 인정을 좀 하는 그런 프로그램을 요청하셔서 그런 프로그램도 함께 이제 조금 구축해 나가고 있는 상황이고요. 이미 학교 내에 구축되어 있는 다른 온라인 프로그램들도 많이 있기 때문에 필요한 과목이 있거나 부족한 어떤 한국학 쪽의 교수님들이 조금 더 보완이 되어야 되는 곳이 있다면 그런 것도 충분히 제공이 가능한 상황입니다.
So online program is indeed existing in Namseoul University, but to have online courses be officially credited, there should be a formal partnership between Philippine University and Namseoul University. So the partnership like MOU is necessary. So for instance, Namseoul University just recently visited Thai university to sign a MOU, and then they also discuss how to offer the program for Thai students to enroll virtually. And then since Namseoul University offers existing online programs, if some particular programs like Korean studies or other programs need to cater certain clients, they will also consider in the future. Anything add, Professor Luisa, about online program?
No, I have. My colleague has already explained like full in detail, so I have nothing to add.
Okay. I think this question was asked because, especially during the pandemic, lots of Filipino students also took like Coursera or MOOC program, which were offered by Korean universities for free. So they collected quite a lot of certificates. So I think they are also interested how to enhance their skills, especially like Korean language skills. Yeah, so these are the questions from our audience, but maybe you can add any information you wish to add at last. Anyone can start.
네, 뭐 다른 덧붙일 건 없고 필리핀 학생들과 조금 더 잘 교류하면서 좀 만나봤으면 좋겠다고 기대하고 있다고 요렇게만 한마디 전해주시면 저희들의 마음을 대변하는 것이 아닐까 생각합니다.
Yeah, so Dr. Han, personally, she's never been to the Philippines, so she really looks forward to meeting more Filipino students in Namseoul University. And this info session can also open a door for more students, like those who attended today and then who will watch this video. So looking forward to meeting more students from the Philippines. Professor Luisa.
Likewise, first of all, I would like to thank everyone for joining today's info session, for the presentations, for the questions. And yes, we are waiting for Filipino students to come to join and study at Namseoul University. And we are sure that you can find the major department that you are interested in. And as Gillian has mentioned, because of Korean wave, Korean dramas, Korea is very famous, popular, and in Namseoul University, in the Department of Global Korean Language and Culture Studies, you can study Korean wave, Hallyu content itself and experience. So if you are interested, I think Namseoul University can become one of the best universities to study and to follow your dreams, Korean dreams. So we are waiting for you here in Namseoul University. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So lastly, Gillian.
Yes, the experience of coming to Korea for cultural exchange is a really wonderful experience that I had. And I think that it would be a shame for you not to explore it. So, when you have the time and energy and you really want to look into it, into making your Korean dreams come true, please do check out our school, Namseoul University. We really do have wonderful opportunities for all of you. We have a lot of courses offered to you, and I hope that whatever or whichever course that you decide to do, I really do hope that it will further you in your field and at the same time give you the experience that you are looking for. And of course, the growth. I'm all for growth, and you won't experience growth if you don't make yourself uncomfortable or if you don't even put yourself out there. I put myself out there. So I really do hope that you find your courage to go to a different country, experience the culture, and come back learned. So, yes, come to Namseoul University. It's going to be fun. I look forward to meeting you.
네, 감사합니다. I think the responses today from two professors and then one Filipino alumna is very colorful because we can really hear the real stories, right? And then during the presentation, I earlier mentioned the gymnasium. is really so impressive, like swimming pool and all. And I think the video we watched in the later part was also very impressive, because I was also surprised. Namseoul University is very multicultural. It's not just dominant one or two nationalities, but you really have different nationalities and different background of students. So when you're in the classroom, it's really, you can meet the globe. It's like you can make Korean friends, but at the same time, you can also meet your fellow Filipinos and other nationalities. So I think, based on what we experienced today, I think that is really the one of the strengths of Namseoul University, and we are very happy to have all of you today. So to formally close, let us just give virtual applause to everyone who shared time and shared their insights on their program. So just I will just close formally, but before we close, we will just show a poster quickly, because next Friday we also have another event. We will just co-host with other units in the university. We have Dr. Joy Barrios, who will talk about her enthusiasm in Korean dramas, especially historical dramas, and how her being a literature expert was connected to watching Korean dramas. So this will be on-site event, and Friday, 10 a.m. You can just come to UP Asian Center seminar room at 10 a.m. Okay, so this is it today. So if you have any questions, or if you have any remaining concerns, you can always send email to UPKRC, pkrc.up.edu.ph. And if we have to forward questions, we will also forward it to Namseoul University colleagues. So thank you so much, everyone, and see you next time. Maraming salamat po. 감사합니다.
Thank you.
Salamat. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.